Hello YouTube, this is the Emperor's Painter. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Today we're going over how I paint my winter US Airborne miniatures for bolt action. Specifically, I'm painting them for the Battle of the Bulge. Starting off with the boots as well as any like wood on the stocks of the weapons and such. We're going to be using Gore Gruntifer contrast paint or Vallejo flat brown. We're just going to block these in. Now we're starting on their uniform, and we're going to be using German extra dark gray from Vallejo, and I'm just going to cover the entire uniform with it. If you're a little bit of a better painter than I am, you could work with the shading that we've already got and just paint in the dark spots and then go over the highlights later. But I'm going to start with just covering the entire model and then working up. Now we're taking German field gray and we're going to be basing all of the helmets with it, as well as any metal casing, and we're going to be highlighting up their uniforms with it. So now we take Vallejo Parker Grain Flat and we water it down and use that as the highlight for the helmets as well as the boxes. Now anything that's going to be a like darker silver color, or a darker metal color I should say, we're going to paint with the lead belcher. Any more dull metal color will work with this. Dull like silver color I should say. But we're going to paint this in just to get that shiny look to it. But also for like barrels, bolts, anything sticking out that would be metallic. And you'll see what we do in just a second to dim it down. Now we're going to be knocking down the metallic color using a very watered down Black Legion, so that you can still see the metallic, but it's definitely a lot darker than just a Nuln Oil wash. You can also see I use Vallejo brass for all of the bullets. Now we're going to paint all of the packs and the straps and these straps on the medic. We're going to paint all of that with beige World War II. Now using flat brown from Vallejo, we're going to do anything wooden, and we're also going to do the straps on their helmets. Now we're going to use Agrax Earthshade, and I watered it down probably around 50% Agrax Earthshade, 50% water, and we're just going to cover the model in this. If you want a lighter helmet, you could just leave it as it is right now, but I'm not going to. Now we're going to use Parker Green Flat and German Field Gray for the helmet, just to highlight it up back from the shading. Now we're going to highlight all the belts, straps, and packs with German beige World War II as well as buff. We highlight it first with the beige, and then the buff will be the final highlight. Now we're highlighting the uniform back up with German Field Gray and slowly adding in more and more ice yellow from War Paints Fanatic. Now starting off with Pro Acryl Dark Magenta and Vallejo Flat Flesh, we're going to start off with a combination of those to create the base coat for our flesh. Then we're going to highlight back up to just regular flat flesh, and finally we're going to add in some white to highlight up. And now the video's done. Just a heads up, I did use Payne's Gray from Signature Series Pro Acryl, and then AK's Vampiric Flesh to do the frostbitten corpse. I'm going to be using those for casualty markers as well as just like as a diorama display for this Battle of the Bulge miniatures. But that's the painting done. This has been the Emperor's Painter, and I'm out.